What's up, everybody? It's December 8th and we're at Harbor Freight to buy some stuff for the mini bike, like the engine and some parts. So let me get in here and I'll record. Alright, I got a cart and we're gonna go find this engine. This is the engine I'm gonna buy, everybody. We're in Harbor Freight, I got a cart. But I'm not going to use it stock. I'm doing billet rods, black Venom 1.2 roller rockers, chromoly push rods, a 308 cam, a 70 millimeter flat top piston, and a Makuni carb. But I just want it for the block. The block, that's it, because it's a performance block and it doesn't have gas tabs. So yeah, we got to take one of these and we'll check out. We'll get it, but we got to go get some torque wrenches. Alright, I could not film in that store, y'all, because there was music playing and I'm not trying to get copyright strikes. But I got the engine, torque wrenches, a bunch of stuff. I'm sorry I couldn't film. When we get home, I'll show you all the stuff. So let's get this stuff loaded up and then head home. Alright, everybody, we just got back home and sorry I couldn't film in there. I thought of when I got in the truck that I could have just filmed and then just did a voiceover, but I didn't think of that when I was in the store. And I didn't want to try to even get a copyright. But now we're going to unbox this engine and some of the tools and look at them. So let's cut this engine open and see what it looks like. I'm not going to be using this engine stock. Like, I don't even know I'm going to start. I'm going to be having like a billet rod, a flat top piston, a Makuni. I'm going to get the Stage 5 Go Power Sports head that's ported and polished. So it's going to be a stroke or race engine. Like, I'm not going to be using any parts off this thing but the block. Like, I'm not using anything but the crank and the block. So we got like an owner's manual. And then cardboard. It's packaged nice. No styrofoam and stuff in here. I'm gonna do like a billet side cover and stuff. It's gonna be tricked out. What size crank is that? There's a spark plug removal tool. Don't need that. Oh, it comes with a really nice, this funnel is actually nice. It has a nice angle for like if you're trying to get in somewhere tight to get it out. Remove that. Let me pull this cardboard up out of here. I don't think I'm going to even start this engine because I'll have to like cook a gas tank up and everything. So I'll probably just instantly tear it apart after I get. This is a Hemi. It's a hemispherical head. Let's grab this thing out of here. Ugh. Okay. Let me put this box down. Grab the motor. Boom. This has something in the bag. I don't know what that is and I don't care. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in this box. Alright. So far, it looks pretty nice. It has a nice sleeve over the shaft. It comes with studs for the exhaust. This is like one of those, probably the knockoff wannabe Makuni carbs. They're good. I have one on the go-kart. You can get them for like 20 bucks on Amazon. And it does not come with a fuel tank because I'm going to have a custom one, so it doesn't really matter. So, there's that. It's pretty stock. Oh, it's got some compression. Yeah. It's 212 cc's. Has a nice spark plug cap. It has 3 drains. Let me turn this around for y'all. And the reason why I wanted this engine to build, it has a good casting for the block, so it's a really strong block so it can withstand the higher RPMs. But like, I'm not gonna even use the head because I'm gonna have a stage 5 one. I'm just using the block, not even the side cover. I'm gonna get a billet one. I'm not even gonna use the stock blower cover, blower housing. I'm gonna have a clear one. So yeah, drain bolts, pretty nice. So let's move on to some torque wrenches and stuff that I got. Spark plug. This funnel's actually nice, like type. Let's see what the inside of this carb looks like. Let me see if it's just a typical. Is it a round side or flat side? Yeah, so it's just a round side. I like flat sides. They have better throttle response. Anyways, put that back in there. How did this go? It went just like that. It doesn't really matter. Alright, tighten that down. Alright, so let's move on to something else. Let me move this to the side over here. Put these papers right here, close that. Alright, I'm going to show y'all. This is the Icon. This is a foot-pounds torque wrench, not inch-pounds. So I'll show that. It comes in a nice case. It's lifetime warranty. Icon. It goes to 100 foot-pounds, maybe, I think. Yeah, probably. I don't know how to work these yet. I'm going to have to Google a video. I've never did torque wrench jazz, you feel? So, yep, that's that torque wrench. It comes in a nice case. And then I got one more torque wrench that I got just to torque rod bolts because it has to be super small and you need it in inch-pounds. I don't really know the difference. I'm going to have to watch some YouTube videos. I'm sure there's some people like me on YouTube that explains this junk. This is a Pittsburgh because I couldn't find an Icon when I looked online too. But it's still lifetime warranty and it'll work for torquing 2 bolts. So, there you go. This one goes up to 185 inch-pounds. No, 200 inch-pounds. I only need 175 of them. That's that torque wrench. I got this nice US General magnetic bolt holder. Hold your bolts. And then I got, for the big Icon torque wrench, I got these adapters because I need that one so I can torque the flywheel with one of the half whatever sockets. And then these are something that I was looking for, and right before we checked out, I saw them. It's the 24 karat gold plated. It's actual gold. It's plated there. This one's like R2 gold, R1 gold. If somebody knows their golds, you can tell me in the comment what they are, please. So, those are. They're pretty nice. And I got one more thing. A ring compressor for your piston so I can whack it in the cylinder. You put your piston in there with like some oil in there and then you tighten it down and then you can, it compresses the rings, what it says it does. So, that's that. In a while, because it's a lot of money for all the parts, there's going to be a video where I tear all this down to the block, like not one bolt in it, and then we're going to build it with like all the jazz stuff to make it go fast. I'm sure this engine is fast stock, but we'll see. Anyways, this video is about over, and by the way, I'm sorry for last video. It was garbage. A bunch of my files were, what would you, damaged. So, sorry about that. It's December 8th. Thanks for watching this video, and Predator Ghost. Yeah, Predator Ghost, we got one. Thanks for going to Harbor Freight with us. Sorry this video is probably a little short, but peace out.